Have you noticed anything different about me? Is there anything different about me?
Oh. That's it, I'm not going.
I am back from my lovely trip to Morocco. I just wanted to talk to you about the inspirations I took from my lovely trip. First thing being, yes, I did get my ring. If you are so lucky to meet me in person, I will tell you the story of how I got this ring. It's a lovely ring. Actually, keep watching to find out the story. I will tell you, because in case you didn't know, I am now a well-travelled woman. What did I learn from my lovely trip? I wanted to make sure that I documented everything I learned from my trip, not in vlog form, because when I was actually there, I was trying to enjoy myself. Also, I was on a Ryanair flight with only carry-on luggage, so I was wearing the same thing every day, and for someone who ridicules other people's outfits on the internet as essentially their job, I thought if I were to wear the same outfit for 4 days in a row, I was scared that someone would ridicule me in the same way as I ridicule other people. There is nothing I hate more than my own hypocrisy being pointed out to me. As this is an educational podcast, I'm telling you the lessons I learned on my trip, of which I learned a lot. First thing I want to talk to you about is my new ring. Absolutely gorgeous. Actually, let me tell you, I got 2 rings. Here's one I made earlier. This one I have to fix because it's currently way too big. Yeah, it doesn't. I will need to cut that to my size, which I will get my father to do, because I did look up how much it takes to cut a ring, and it's absolutely extortionate, more than this ring. Actually, it costs more to cut a ring in England than my flight and 3 nights in a hotel in Morocco. So we're going to do a DIY job on this, and if it doesn't work, we're just going to have to look at it instead of wear it. Beautiful ring. And this was the other ring I got. This one is more important. Also, I got it cut. This one is an antique silver ring. I don't know if you can see that very well. But it's actually engraved with the free man. I made sure it was in silver because gold brings evil. I really love the dimension of the Imazighen rings, the traditional Imazighen rings. I made sure that my ring had that extra dimension on it. Particularly, I loved this one, this little pointy top on it, because when I give a left hook, everything in Morocco is pointy. Hoods, pick and mix spice racks, buildings, slippers, mosques, jewellery is pointy. I thought I'd get a ring that was also pointy, and I absolutely love it. This one cost me 1,000 dirhams. I managed to haggle them down from 3,200 to 1,000 dirhams. Hopefully I was getting a good price, I'm not really sure. This one I just got from one of the souks in Fez, basically someone selling it to me on the side of the road. This one only cost me 110 dirhams, but it's very obviously not real silver. I got it from Morocco. I haggled with a Moroccan man, and it's very beautiful. That's why I got it. This one is an heirloom. This is a bit of crap basically, but it looks pretty, so I got it. The only other things in my haul are... Here's one I made earlier. I got 2 bowls, and that was all I could fit in my luggage on the way home. I purposely packed lighter than light because I wanted space to carry home crap. I love a crap with a memory attached to it. Are they not just so gorgeous? Morocco is very well known for its pottery and its ceramics. They're so beautiful. I've already used them to eat out of, which I do not think that they are for. However, I don't care. Let me enjoy my stuff as I so wish. Although actually, this could be a nice jewellery bowl. Could it not? Maybe? I currently keep my jewellery in a Strepsils box. Next thing I wanted to talk to you about was windows. Windows don't exist in Fez. I don't know if you've heard of the term hole in the wall. In Fez, everything is a hole in the wall. The houses don't have windows. I actually found that it was colder inside than it was outside. One thing I can learn from that, despite being an African country, don't be fooled, it is still cold. But anyway, that wasn't the point I was making. The point that I wanted to make, there's no windows. That meant everyone had these lovely, gorgeous curtains. You don't want people just looking into a hole in your house. The holes where the window would be didn't have any glass in them, so they were covered with beautiful bits of fabric and curtains. From this, I was really interested in looking at lace curtains, these sort of handkerchief type curtains for covering windows with, because I just think that they're absolutely beautiful. Embroidery, fabrics, rugs are a big thing in Morocco. If you're getting a real good Moroccan rug, they'll do it in camel wool. It was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. Next thing I wanted to remind myself of is that I need new trainers. I unfortunately only have one pair of trainers. I've been getting rid of all my trainers on Vinted. I wore my Salomon Speedcross, which I know they're not for walking on concrete pavement paths. I know they're a trail running shoe.
Minecraft! I'm mid-raid.
I bought them for hiking. I enjoy hiking. I spend a lot of time in the Surrey Hills, the Welsh Mountains. I spend a lot of time in mud. Generally, I would prefer to spend my time amongst the woodland creatures than I would in the streets of London. So that is what I bought them for. However, I only have one pair of trainers, so I do also wear them walking on pavements. I have ruined them. I've been looking at what trainers I can buy. I do really like Salomon trainers, and I do know from owning Salomon trainers that I like them, that they fit, that they're comfy, that they're good trainers. They're definitely on my radar. In Fez, everyone wears sandals. Everyone was wearing sliders, I found. That was the most popular footwear option, sliders and socks, which I greatly appreciate as a sock and sandal lover. Keen sandals, and I really like the Salomon Tech Amphibian. If I were to wear some proper hiking sandals, I do like them. But also, I feel like I just need a regular trainer. On my list, Nike Air Force One in black, as inspired by the school children in South London. The Nike Air Max, excuse my pronunciation, TLTN 95s, Nike Shocks, and then finally the Reebok Club C. I actually have a pair of Reebok Club C and I really like them, but they do have holes in them now, so I can't wear them in the rain because my feet get wet. Next thing I want to talk to you about wrought iron. There's a lot of ironwork and iron designs on buildings, gates, windows. Because the windows are just holes in the walls, they often have some kind of ironwork filling them. Absolutely fantastic artistry there. I absolutely loved it, and I took a lot of pictures of the ironwork. I definitely can see this translating into some beautiful pieces of art. I will make some of my own art from this. This is not something that's strictly Moroccan. I know that you can get them just when you're walking around London, but it just means more to me to have a picture that I took myself of a memory of somewhere where I was traveling and translate it from there, rather than getting an image that I took just wandering around the streets of my local neighborhood or Pinterest or whatever and translating it from there. That was the thought behind it, which I quite like. Final thing I want to remind myself for my next trip away, I need some vests. Believing I was going to an African country with a lovely warm climate, I was not exactly expecting it to rain every day and be terribly cold. I just need to remind myself that no matter where I am, I will get cold. I need to buy myself some vests. I will probably just end up getting my vests from Marks and Spencer's, the lovely little pointelle vests. My mum made it, inspired, Coco Intimates, inspired with half the price. So that's probably what I'll do, actually. And that's about it. Lovely seeing Morocco. Thank you for listening. Again, just a little video for myself, really, for next time I leave the country. Pleasure having you here. Ta-ra!
Oh. Ah. Mmm. That's it, I'm not going.